So I'm in Vegas this week, as I told you guys last week, but the videos will still be coming. It's just going to require a bit of finesse from my end this week. But getting back to the video, the huge PSN leak, fans are mad at Sony, and Lost Soul aside, news is coming soon. Those are the stories we're going to cover today, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. First, yes or no, do you live in Las Vegas or not? As I already stated, I'm going to be there this week, and I'm curious how many of you live there. So comment below, yes or no, if you live in Las Vegas or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, fans are mad at Sony. Reading from Push Square, Stellar Blade has launched to huge acclaim this weekend, but not every fan is delighted with Shift Up's PlayStation 5 debut. Eagle-eyed players spotted some changes to a couple of costumes in the final product, prompting accusations of censorship from publisher Sony. Of course, it wouldn't be the first time the Japanese giant has requested changes in PlayStation games, as more titillating cutscenes in titles like Devil May Cry 5 were edited on PlayStation 4 in the past. This decision was later reversed. A petition on change.org with the accompanying hashtag #FreeStellarBlade has blown up this weekend after the title's day one patch, which also bundles in New Game Plus, is alleged to have changed a couple of outfits due to censorship. The crux of the issue appears to center on two unlockable outfits in the outing: the Holiday Rabbit and Cybernetic Bondage. In both cases, additional material has been added to the costumes to cover up the protagonist Eve's plentiful cleavage. Okay, so I'll be honest, I've ignored this conversation on X because it's a bit ridiculous and it's a waste of time on both sides. People who continually retweet, quote retweet, about the people who are upset about these changes, they do it solely for the attention it's getting. If it wasn't getting attention, they'd move on and change to another topic. And for the people who are upset about this, I get the point that you were advertised something and then you got some censorship, but let's be real. I've been playing this game as well. It's still plenty sexual across the game, even with those two changes. In the end, if you're not happy with it, you can refund the game. We're hearing reports that people are refunding the game and Sony is giving that money back. So if you don't like it, try refunding the game. And for those people that keep retweeting people upset about the situation, if you really think these people are overreacting and they're crazy, then stop giving them a platform and giving them attention and let's move on. I don't know why this is still a topic. Now, for people like myself, I've just been enjoying the game because it's a blast to play. And if you're enjoying this video so far, hit that subscribe button and join our growing community on our way to 150,000 subscribers. Now, diving into the second story of the video, Lost Soul aside, news is coming. Reading from PlayStation Lifestyle, Final Fantasy-inspired PlayStation exclusive Lost Soul aside might finally get a release date soon. Lost Soul aside's official X account announced that the game is now licensed to release in China, developer Yulti Zero Games' home country. Adding more context to the tweet, Nico Partners analyst Daniel Ahmed said that this means Lost Soul aside has been reviewed in China and received the green light to launch. Fans should expect an update fairly soon, within the next 3 months or so. So considering this game was meant to come out earlier this year, I would hope it's releasing sometime in 2024. Obviously, if they need the time, then to give them the time. But considering they were planning to release it in early 2024, it would be crazy to hear that now it's coming in 2025. We also have the reported PlayStation event next month, so that's right around the corner. So it would make sense to see this game there with hopefully an actual release date for sometime this year. But you guys let me know if you're excited for Lost Soul aside or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And now diving into the final story of the video, huge PSN leak going back to the PlayStation 3 era. Reading from Insider Gaming, in a recent leak which is associated with last year's mega leak from Insomniac Games, it seems as though digital download data from PlayStation's PSN platform has surfaced, stretching back to the origins of the service. In this data, we get an in-depth look at data as of midway through 2023 that reveals the financial revenue and total download numbers of every first-party title ever released on the PlayStation Network. In the documents which were posted recently on Reset Era, we get an in-depth behind-the-scenes look at PlayStation Network's financial performance, stretching back to when the service first began, more or less. In an expansive spreadsheet, we can trawl through the numbers and identifying exactly how many copies of any specific first-party games were bought and downloaded digitally. For instance, the document reveals as of mid-2023, The Last of Us 2 secured a revenue count of 242 million, pulling in a whopping 6.3 million digital downloads. Elsewhere, Spider-Man topped the charts, netting 315 million in revenue and topping off at 8.3 million downloads. There are more than 500 games featured on this list, which includes PlayStation Classic titles and handheld games. It's one of the most comprehensive breakdowns of digital download data we've ever seen. So, the Insomniac leak from last year continues. It's just crazy how much information still comes out from that leak and how deep it went. This information here, though, is interesting to look over to see the sales numbers for how many for the games dating all the way back to the PlayStation 3. And for anyone who's looking at this information, obviously remember it's digital only, and also remember the time period for some of this information for when it came from. For example, when looking at sales data for the original Infamous game on PlayStation 3, remember most people were buying physical copies back then. Digital wasn't really that big. But putting that to the side, it's just wild to see these sheets on the internet like this and nothing happening from Sony. Maybe something will happen. We don't know. We'll see if that changes. But you guys let me know if you have a PlayStation 3 or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is a part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is the body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "It is a new week." We are entering May. I'm excited to see what we get in May because there's the potential PlayStation event or showcase or whatever you want to call it. So I'm excited for May. If you are as well, destroy the comment section with "It is a new week." And I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.
The deep tones of the original blue colors, illuminated by the direct rays of light, created a limitless space, inviting the viewers into an unforgettable journey.